Hey everybody, it's your Uncle Bear. So one thing we haven't talked about is weighing your truck. If you're new to the industry and you're not really sure, like let's say you get to a shipper and they have a scale, but it's one big long platform scale. It's not. It doesn't give you your three weights like say a cat scale would. It doesn't have three separate platforms. It's just got one long one, right? So it's not really difficult. The old school way is we would just take out our memo pad and you pull I'm assuming that they have an outside readout, otherwise you got to go in and get it or whatever. But anyway, let's say they have a readout, right there next to the scale. So just pull your steering on. You want to make sure everything's level. You want to make sure your tractor, when you pull your steering axle on, make sure that your drive is level with the scale, and then write down your steering axle weight, and then pull your drives on. And you want to make sure that your trailer is level with the scale. So pull way up to where the scale, or where the trailer tandems. Now I'm assuming you have a regular 5-axle semi, steer, tandem drives, and tandem trailer axles. Okay, I honestly don't know too much about the other stuff that has like 35 axles on it, like those Caterpillars in Michigan. But make sure you're pull ahead far enough to where your trailer tandems aren't on the scale, but they're right in front of it, so everything is level, so you get an accurate reading. And then weigh your steering and drive axles and write that amount above where you wrote the steering axle weight, and then subtract them, and then you'll subtract them to get your drive weight. Okay, so your first weight is going to obviously be your steering weight, and then when you subtract it from the total of the drive and steering, you're going to get your drive weight. Now pull the whole truck onto the scale. So you've got your steering, your drives, and your trailer on the scale, and that's going to be your gross weight. And you'll take that gross weight and subtract your steering and drive weight from it, and you'll get your trailer weight. Okay, now I cheat nowadays. I'm lazy and I don't like wasting my memo pad pages on writing weights down. There is an app I use called Trucker's Axle Weight Calculator. Mine is free. I looked on Play Store and I couldn't find it now, so I don't know if it's still offered. There is another one there. I just don't know if it's free or not. But anyway, it's the best thing, sliced bread. You just put your weights into the app, and then at the bottom it has calculate axle weights, and boom, there you have your weights. And yeah, like I say, it's as easy as that. So it's always better to get a free weight than have to pay for one. Them pennies count. So anyway, and yeah, cat scale charges $14.75 a weigh, for your first weigh. Now that's crazy, but we do it because that's what you got to do when the shipper doesn't have a scale. So anyway, take care, be safe out there. Hope this helps you. Talk to you later.